Well, another night here at Valvoline Raceway for AMCAs. We've got another set of family members, brothers in fact, Peter and John Markulin. Looking forward to the night, Peter?
Definitely. I haven't actually ran here for about probably a year and a bit. Every time last year we tried to come here, we got rained out. So yeah, super keen to get back here and get a few laps in.
Now, brother John, are you older or younger?
I'm older by about 10 years, I think.
Wow. So do you rule the roost and tell little bro what's going on?
No, he tells me what to do, and when I go wrong, he lets me know.
So what do you guys run AMCAs? Going to you first, Pete.
Why?
Yeah.
Well, we first started in street stocks, and then they got really too much panel damage, so we came to these because it'd be easier to fix and we could work more on suspension and stuff like that, rather than instead of spending your whole week replacing everything. So it's just easier. It's a V8, which we love, and runs on methanol, so we shoot massive flames, which is always good. And yeah, that's pretty much the reasons why.
Now, you've got some great sponsors on board as well, boys.
Yeah, Hogsworth have been with us for quite a few years now. Buck Engineering is Pete's work. They do a lot, very much a lot for us. High Roller Energy, Burson Auto Parts. Burson Auto Parts have been with us for probably 15 years now. Even back to the street stock days, we had 3 cars back then that were all Bursons. No Limits Digital. Who else is there? High Roller Energy Drinks. Yeah, so we've got quite a few people that help us out in different ways as well. Power Plus Fuels as well. They supply all our fuels for us.
Got to ask, what's your favourite meal at Hogsworth?
The chicken.
Curly fries.
Curly fries, yeah, they're not too bad. Well, actually,
bacon and cheese too.
Yeah, exactly. I'll agree with that. But I've got to ask, what's going on with the hair, boys? You need to find a hairdresser sponsor.
Well, we actually found one. My housemate found one in Newcastle that should be a pretty good barber shop. They cut your hair in bikinis, so might have to make the trek there and get a bit of a tidy up.
I can understand the haircut, but the bikinis for you too? No.
No.
And I'd look better.
Yeah, you would. I'm not allowed to get my hair cut either because my missus will kill me if I do.
Is your hair longer than your wife's?
No. And she's got nicer hair, and I'm not really happy about that either.
So
I spend more time in the bathroom than her, and she always gets up me for spending too much time in the bathroom.
You must have a very understanding wife. Good luck tonight, boys, and have some fun, and good to see you supporting Hogsworth Cafe.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and yeah, hopefully it goes a good night.
Yeah, should be good.
Hey, Wayne Simpson, welcome to Valvoline Raceway. It's going to be a great night of racing.
You bet. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. With this weather, the track should be really good tonight. Hopefully, with the way they water it and it's being prepared, should be a good night.
Now, you're in the AMCA division. Tell us why you race AMCAs.
This is only my second race meeting back here after a 16-year layoff. I used to race leader cars. AMCAs are still a division where you can manufacture a few little things yourself, which makes them a little bit more fun when you're at home in the shed and you can try things out, see if it works. The division itself, as far as the guys go, are a really friendly bunch of blokes, and that's kind of why I really like the division.
On those parts, how much time and effort takes to obviously work on these parts?
I don't think it's more the time and effort, it's just the technology you try and come up with, I suppose, to think that you might be able to manufacture something and it work on the car. Maybe your own geometry setups and that sort of thing, whereas on a lot of the other cars you can't do that. So I guess that's what I mean by being able to do things with the car.
As you said, you had quite a few years off. Why did you step away and why did you get back in?
I had 16 years in it, and then sort of the leader division was struggling at the time, and I looked at other divisions, and expense obviously is the key to motor racing. And I got back in because I was tired of sitting on the hill watching these boys have so much fun. So I figured that's a great reason to get back in.
Can't disagree with that. It's all about having fun. We wish you all the best, and who knows, we might see this car right up front.
Thanks a lot, Stuart.
Let's take a look at your past powder coating AMCA Nationals A-Main. And John Upston and Robert Chant. We've got Spano Gutierrez with Diem, with Batch, with Kime in there as well. Rose and Allen, Griffith, Markulin, Simpson and Craig. The list goes on. So past powder coating, right on board your AMCA Nationals A-Main. As you said, Stewie, Spano Gutierrez has been absolutely on the money. He's on the inside second row, so you'd kind of have to like his chances, but Upston is very quick as well on that number 10. And Chant has been lively with a heat race win earlier on. You can throw in the Markulin boys as well. And Kime off that inside third row. So this is anybody's race as we get set to go here at Valvoline Raceway. Great start from Upston immediately. But look who follows him in there.
Yeah, Upston was very, very... Oh, contact, Chant!
Oh, my goodness gracious me!
Wow.
That was a big wreck.
So Chant is upside down.
Jeez.
Yeah, sorry, Wado. Report coming through. Drivers are okay. So how about putting your hands together, ladies and gentlemen? Drivers are okay after that nasty one in turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, Robert Chant is the one that's upside down as we get set to go. Coming off turn number 4. Green flag is out from Arthur Cowan and we're away. Kime up the inside, the 25. Look at Spano go to the top. The 76 car is quick too, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is, of James Diem, the 76, James Diem. That's him in 4th position as we speak. Spano trying to get a run on the bottom side, trying to get it underneath Upston for the race lead. And does that.
Easily too. And look at Kime as well. So Upston really got spat out the back a bit then. Diem back in 4th. Oh, no! Oh, was that close? Because it looked close. Wow, Upston is around. Here's a replay of what happened. And Uppo in behind Kime by the looks of it. Oh, hang on. Oh, that'll do it. Every time. Big heavy car to get in over your left rear as well.
AMCA Nationals A-Main brought to us by Pass Powder Coating. Thanks very much, Raymond. As we go green for another try. Last time the AMCAs were here, Daryl Kime took the feature win. That's him running in 2nd position as we speak. A massive 19 laps remaining, as I said. James Diem moves up into 3rd position.
Glennie is out on the infield too, Stu, so problems there. As Kime comes back, that's a very tough car because he just got pretty well harpooned in turn 3 and it's still rocking. So clearly he doesn't affect it too greatly as Spano leads narrowly from Kime. Back to Diem, back to Batch, back to Markulin, Griffith, Markulin, and then Monkhouse. And we still have 17 laps to go in your AMCA National main event. Micro sprint still to come and then a 10-lapper. Oh no, Griffith, that looks bad. A lot of smoke. I don't know, he'll get it off the racetrack and we're going yellow.
The boys pick the pace up. They're on the gas now out of 4. We're green. Continuing on in tonight's A-Main. Kime's going to try and get the driver around the outside, but Spano has got that drive. As I say that, Kime gives him a bit of a bump and nudge as they come out of turn 2, so he's got a fast car as the 2nd place car of Kime. Diem still back there in 3rd. Joe Batch, though, having a crack in 4th position, trying to get into 3rd. Raymond Kime in car 22, he's trying to make his way through the field to try and get onto his old man's rear bumper. So Raymond moves up to 5th position. Puts the 93, or the 92 I should say, of Markulin back into 6th position. Race leader, still Spano. Berterez.
Sounds better when you say Spano.
Spano.
Batch is still pretty solid in that 4th spot, isn't he? Though he's got Markulin Racing Team all over him. Trouble for Kime. That's Raymond Kime.
Raymond, yep.
He's heading back to the pits. Meanwhile, Daryl is reassaulting the race lead here. Track is very wide in 1 and 2. I'm actually standing up in turn 1 right near the big next gen sign, and it's amazing how much width is really in this racetrack when we haven't worn it out. It's got plenty of moisture still in it. And Spano gets a little bit more of an advantage over Kime this time, and if anything, Diem is starting to run down Kime just a little bit. Markulin and Batch having a good scrap coming off turn 2 there. And we've got 12 laps to go as they come up on the lap car. And Tanya gets out of the way, stays down nice and low. And this Territorian is quick.
Yeah, he certainly is. And Tanya Craig, I'd give her a lot of credit here tonight, Wado. Done a good job, kept the car nice and straight, stays on the bottom side of the racetrack to let these faster guys go past. And she's going to get faster throughout the season. Race leader comes past the stripe with 11 to 12 to go is Spano.
I think it should be 11 to go, but nothing changed then, so maybe it is 12. Very intense little scrap between Batch and Markulin continues. They head down the back straight. I think it's John Markulin and Joe Batch in that 89. Spano goes half off the racetrack and Kime says, yoo-hoo, I'll have a crack at that. Is that rubbing a tyre maybe on the right side? Maybe that's where the smoke is coming from with Kime. If it's rubbing a tyre, only seems to be getting into the corner where you see the smoke. Or maybe it's just a bit of engine smoke either way. But see, just a little bit on the right side.
Yeah, no, definitely.
From the rear now.
Rear end. Yellow light on the Speedway. Car is at Upston. Spun on the inside of turn 2 with 9 remaining. But it happens. Yellow light out. 10 to go.
It's always a bit of a interesting Australian title for that class. 10 to go, as you said. Kime all over the back of the Panther. Spano. We come off turn number 2. Markulin buying in with this battle with Diem. 9 left. Batch and Markulin. 3 pairs going at it at the moment. Again, Spano runs wide. He won't want to do that too many times. Kime, a wily competitor, is all over him.
Yeah, Kime's done a lot more laps around this place than what Spano has, but Spano's been fast all night as well. So we'll wait and see what happens in these closing 8 laps.
See where the Spano gets out the magic wand. 9 make that 8 laps to go. And still, Diem under enormous pressure from Markulin, who tries to pitch it in. Battle for third as a cracker. Kime again carries a lot more speed off this turn. Spano runs very wide every time off there. I think he's trying to keep the car speed up, but he won't want to do that too many times. Not with 7 laps to go. It could bite him on the final corner. And that's painful. Have you ever been bitten on the final corner?
Sorry?
Never mind. Incidentally, you owe me a donut, apparently.
Oh, they were good.
Yeah, that's what I heard. 6 to go. Kime, smoke is growing there. Spano gets by Tanya again safely. Now Markulin, side by side with Diem. Just a really entertaining battle for third. They're going to go either side of it here. This will be big. Oh, wow, they never even lifted.
No, they didn't.
That was cool.
They gave her a short back and sides.
4 laps to go and look at Kime.
Kime trying to work a little bit higher on the racetrack, whereas Spano's just running that middle part, and he's like, well, hey, Kime, are you gonna do it? You're going to either go around me or underneath me.
Oh, look at this.
Well, he's giving the bump a nudge.
Bit of a bump draft. We only got 3.5 laps to go, and Kime wants to go back-to-back, Stewie.
Yeah, that he does. Let's see if he... Oh, he slowed. The motor's gone, has he?
Certainly breathing a lot of oil.
Yeah, it's certainly got to be spewing it out.
Oh, he lost a lot of pace off that corner. Still Markulin and Diem. Rip-snorting battle there. 2 to go. The Crocodile Hunter has got this one in the BAG, you would think, with only 2 laps left to run.
So Spano, Gutierrez, he'll see the white lights are flashing as he comes past. Can Kime hang on for second? Daryl Kime, well, James Diem in the 76 and Peter Markulin want to try and run him down, but I don't know if they're going to get to do that with half a lap to go. Here comes your race winner, though. Out of turn 4, Spano, Gutierrez. Spano gets the win. Kime hangs on for a second. Wow, what a race for third. Give it to James Diem in the 76. Wow, those 2 boys went at it on that last lap. And, gee, it wasn't much of a time difference between them either.
For as long as there have been engines, there's been a guy under the hood, looking for a few more horses. And Valvoline was right there too, creating the next great oil for the next great engine. From the world's first high-mileage oil to the first synthetic blend. We introduced motor oil back in 1866, and we've been reinventing it ever since. Valvoline, 140 years under the hood.